Alright, here we are on, I guess, Blender. Blender. Why they call it Blender? Nobody will know. We're gonna add a, I guess, a cube. This is add a cube. And we're gonna press on Z. And I'm gonna delete the cube because I screwed it up. And we're gonna press the cube again. And then the cube's gonna be pressed back and Shift A. And then this menu shows up. And then we're gonna go over to the simple geometry nodes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add a input, and we're gonna add a instance. I don't know why they call them instance, man. It's kind of stupid. Okay, instance on point. It disappears every time. Press a cube, and we're gonna put the cube into the instance. Then this is how you use edit mode with geometry nodes. It's pretty easy. Gonna press I and I 2 times. I, and then it does these really geometrical shapes. Can make it like I guess one of those portal cubes. And it's kind of like that. You can press I again. Press I again. It should just let me fill it in. And then you can fill it in. Get these crazy kind of retro looking shapes for future stuff. Textures, anything you want. It's the easiest way to get a crazy looking cube. And what we're gonna do with the cube is gonna make it a little more complicated. We're gonna add a, this is the part where I'm gonna edit this part out, because it's gonna take a minute to remember. I need a realized instance. We're gonna need a join geometry realized geometry. We're gonna put a instance. Oh, I can't spell today. We need an arc. Need a spiral. And we need a instance. I usually just go to add, and I go down to the tabs, hover over, and I click on the first one. This makes it easier. Done. We're gonna need a set material. This is really easy. You can color anything you want. You just go over to material, press new, and then press select, and then press material, and then press on this, go to green, go over to your shader, and change to the green. I get blue, metallic, give it some depth, some roughness, take that down a little bit, right there, get this really deep color blue cube. And what we can do go to faces, and then you can click over here, go back to edit mode, press II. It's usually supposed to work, but it didn't work this time. Oh, there it is. You can change how you want the thing to have some more window looking thing while it's going through to the other side. Oh no, no. Got stuck in the. Oh man. This happens sometimes. You have to zoom back out, zoom back in. By just pressing Z, it'll eventually pull you out of that screen. The screen. We're gonna plug this point to spiral. No, you can't do that. Not that, not that. We're gonna need a Ico sphere. And this creates a whole other layer within the cube that you made. And you can stretch it out. Make it kind of like, I don't know, some kind of weird cube, not cubism thing. And if you add a SC, scene time, what you do with these is you plug them in, do your starting angle, and then you press spacebar, and it rotates. A very simple rotation. And if you really want to get crazy, come over to shading. If you want this to have some kind of texture, you just kind of do your normal texture layer thing. So I just put in a bump, and then we're gonna put a color ramp. And we're gonna put a vector. Oh wait, Control T. Then we're gonna get all this, delete this. And we want to put a magic. I mean, you can, no, not a magic. You can put a noise, texture, bump, plug into the normal. And then we're gonna put this into the strength. And that changes the strength. Makes it a little brighter, darker. It to be just like that. Not black. It is blue, shiny. I can plug the magic into the vector, and plug the vector into the magic. I didn't do what I wanted. The object didn't really do what I wanted. Still didn't do what I wanted, but oh wait, it's just to plug this into the roughness. And there's some texture to the material and geometry nodes. Really basic tutorial. Just some little tips on how to get the magic started. Can add scale, can make it kind of weird, kind of jelly kind of looking, like jello. You make some jello. But the magic does the magic. You don't have to put magic. You can take the magic out and just do this. And then you can texture it more, make it more like rusty, or more detailed, camo, alien technology. kind of stuff where you can plug it into this vector too, and then now it goes a little more crazy. Oh, it didn't do what I wanted, so you can't do it with it. There's so much more you can do, it just takes a minute to remember. You can change the color, you can make it 3D, 4D. It looks too much. No, we don't want it to do that. But you can change the, oh wait. What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. I'm going to press, if you want to do this, press Control Z. Go back. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, never mind, can't go back. They won't let me. That's weird. I forget how to point into this. Oh yeah, there you go. Plug it into this. Like that. Then you can get some actual texture. Change the color. Now this didn't do what I wanted. Let's just change the color to a sandy color. Or something like that. Metallic. Textures. Very difficult. Not so difficult. Let's go back into geometry. All that just for that. Make these rotate. Need the arc. Duplicate. Plug the arc into the. No. Oh yeah, to press join. Join geometry. No. I don't know why it won't this time. Oh, it's going to the points. Into the points. And then, yeah. So when you do the points, it does this. Kind of more, can I get it to where I want? Now we got this weird, more control. Plug the spiral into the radius. I think that doesn't work. No. I don't know what this one does, but just trying it out. See if it would connect to the spiral. Strange. They won't let me do the spiral today. Put the scene time to the starting angle, and then boom, it rotates with it. Kind of stretch. This stretches the shape. But if you do this, you put it into the radius. With that, you get even more spinning. Well, not the radius actually. I think it's the. That one makes it to where it kind of builds. This one makes it to where, yeah, kind of goes. It's changing its tail. I don't know what you can do with stuff like this, but now you know the texture and all that. Basic animation. Now this is where it's going to get a little confusing. I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to plug this into the points. I'm going to plug the instance into the join. And then this should give me access. No, still nothing. Oh, we're going to press another cube. We're going to plug it into the instance. And this makes it even more crazy. It's still up there. Look at that jellyfish. Oh, I don't know what you can do, but you can do a lot of different stuff. Just gotta plug the points into the points, and then you layer and layer and layer. And now you have this kind of crazy thing. And now we can add let's add a vector math. Plug the vector into this and multiply. Well, it didn't work. Well, never mind. Don't do that. We're not gonna do this. Delete. Just wanted to add a scene. A scene time. We don't want it to grow. Oh wait, yeah. Have to connect it to whatever other thing. And you can do some other things that are weird. Like this thing expanding like a flower. Or it can do this, a spiral, like a big old turd. Not really what I want to go for though, but you can do that. You can go downwards. But I'm just going to add an arc. Use an arc. So we need to add another instance. Then we have to add this to the join. Then we're going to add a cube. And we're going to put it into an instance. Put in the points. An arc. AR. AR. ARC. Did I do what I want? Oh, yep. Okay. So now there's another layer. And another layer. Can add another. Duplicate a radius. You gotta make it tidal wave. Tsunami. It's almost like a tsunami. Boom. And the volcano has erupted in the matrix. And now, if you do it all in the same material, I think if you want to change it, you want to make more, duplicate, plug it in. Oh, let me plug it in. No, you just plug it in here. And you can set the material again. But copy. Can I just click on 5 just to change it up? I didn't do what I want. That's weird. Why? In the wrong setting? And that's the tutorial for today. This one's a little more simple for any beginners. So that's it. Now there is a way. There's so much you can do. Now look at this last project that I did. Save. New Blender effects. Open. Blueprints. Open that up. This is something that I was just working on, but I don't know. I was trying to recreate it for y'all to see. But if you look at all the nodes, you can get all the nodes for this thing. This is this. Right here. Icosphere 1% material set to 3.5 pink. Change it. That's to let you know that's the one that if you need these bubbles. Now I don't know how to make them rotate. Like spin around. Spin around. And then this is just a screw that just added this thing to it. Here are the nodes if you want to use the nodes. If you want to use the nodes for this thing, it has this cube connected to, so that's a whole cube. And this is a whole other node set up for this thing. It can kind of do more than just what other things do. But really weird stuff, abstracts, Rubik's Cube, floating in space, rotating. And that's about it. There are the nodes. You just copy the nodes. Just like that. Do the other one. This is this part. And boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Add a scene time, add a frame time. You can really make it kind of disappear, but yeah, you can do all kinds of things. You can press over here. You can make a subway train. I don't know. You can make anything do anything. So those are two parts of this tutorial. This is just a bonus. If you want to use my bonus ideas. This is it. I can't believe this is all the nodes that came up with it. And no copy. Alright. Rolling out.